Hi, my name is Miss Boylan and I'll be your teacher this semester for Java 1. I wanted to take a quick moment to introduce myself and then walk you through the classroom so that you feel a little bit comfortable as we begin the semester. Okay? So the first thing I want to point out is this area. So you'll have a dashboard in Schoology, right? And any of your DVHS courses will be listed on the dashboard, and there will be a link for Java 1. When you click the link, you're going to come here to the landing page or the home page, or some people might call it the materials page, okay, just so that we have shared language. At the top of this page, there's always going to be an announcement. The first day of the school week, I will always post an announcement that tells you what we're doing in the course that week. Okay, and it's always the first day of the week. So if Monday is the first day, which it generally is, right, that's the day it will be posted. But let's say Monday was a holiday, then it will be posted on Tuesday. Okay, so first day of the school week. So it's going to just, like I said, it's going to just specify where we are in class, where we're moving to. Okay. If important information comes up throughout the week, then yes, I'll post a new announcement to relay that important information to you. Okay, so it's important when you come into the classroom, when you come into the landing page, just review the announcement. Take a look at it. Have you read it? And if is it new, then please read it. Okay, do that every time you come in just to stay on top of stuff. One thing, let's say you think you might have missed an announcement, then right over here on the left-hand side of the screen, you've got the updates link, and it'll take you to the updates page. All announcements are listed in reversed chronological order on that page. Okay. So another quick thing about announcements, on an occasion I'll put a little extra credit Easter egg in there. So you're just going to want to be sure that you're reading it, not only to stay informed, but to take advantage of those Easter eggs. Okay. Since I'm over here on the left-hand side, I'm just going to stay here for a minute. Next thing that we have is the link to the grades page. The grades page is going to list all published assignments and assessments. So those things that are available to you that you can complete, right? So it's important to note that on that page, you're going to see an assignment that you may have completed, and it's going to have a score. In addition to it, if that score is not, maximized, if your score was not maximized, let's say the assignment was worth 20 points and you earned 18, any deduction in points, there's going to be feedback that go along with it. So even if that deduction is 0.25 points, half a point, I'm still going to give you feedback. And it's the grades page where you'll find that feedback. Okay. So you're going to want to get comfortable looking at the grades page, particularly if you want to maximize your grade in order to earn the best grade you can in the course. Because I do allow resubmissions of assignments, but I do expect you to have viewed the feedback that I provide, make changes to your assignment based on my feedback, and then resubmit. Okay. So all that is on the grades page. So then I'm going to come down here and I'm skipped to this thing, the online learning guide. I just want to point it out because there is a task in a folder that you're going to need to complete in the first week. And this is where that it goes along with that task. Okay, so I just want to point it out to you. So let's come back here to the main part of the page, and we're going to just come down here below the announcement, and we're going to look at the important features of the class. Okay, so first things first, at the top we have the classroom folder, and of course this is where all of our course content and coursework is going to be listed. We're going to come back there in a minute because it requires us to take a little bit of an exploration in there. We'll come back in a second. Moving on to the next one is the assignment schedules. Okay, so within that folder, there's going to be a couple of assignment schedules listed. It's important to note there's multiple assignment schedules because we have students who are at different schools, and those different schools have different calendars. So I create assignment schedules that are based on those school calendars. You're going to want to go into the assignment schedules folder and download the assignment schedule that goes along with your school. Okay? If you're working from home, you're going to want to use the schedule that is for DODEA or DODS. It's going to be listed as, I'm pretty sure it's listed as DODEA. Okay. So it's important to note that the assignment schedule is listed by week and the things that you need to complete in the week are listed there. So it'll include non-graded things like what you need to read, what you need to watch, and then it's also going to include the tasks that need to be completed that are graded, okay? And they're listed by week. So what you do, you download that schedule and you use the schedule then to guide your progress in the course. It's important to note I also use the assignment schedule to then update your grades appropriately. Okay, so the next thing we have is this Need Tech Help, click here link. If you were to click that link, it's going to open a Google form. It's going to ask some questions about you and about how to contact you, and then it's going to ask for the tech issue that you're experiencing. If you were to submit that form goes to our wonderful ETs. Okay, so I want to point out though that there are some things that if you're experiencing, I want you to reach out to me first. Okay, so first off, if you're experiencing anything in Schoology specifically related to Java 1, the Java 1 course in Schoology, you can't submit an assignment. An assignment that's listed in the schedule is not viewable in your Schoology course. Anything specifically related to Java 1 Schoology, please reach out to me. It might have been that I didn't set the settings appropriately, right? And this issue is not only affecting you, it's affecting everybody in the class. So when you reach out to me, I can fix it for you, and it fixes it for everybody as well. So Schoology, Java 1 specific information, you reach out to me. The other thing that you reach out to me with is we're going to use software in this course, BlueJ, to develop our Java programs. If you experience any issues getting Java, the BlueJ, to work the way that it's supposed to, I need you to reach out to me as well. Let's say you were to put in a help desk ticket using this link. The ETs aren't going to quite understand the nuances of that software like I do. So please, Schoology related issues, BlueJ related issues, you reach out to me. Okay? Next folder, there's going to have two important pages in there that I need you to read. One is the teacher introduction contact information page, and then the next is the grading policies page, excuse me. So this top one, the teacher introduction contact information, it's important. It tells you a little bit about me and how to reach out to me. It also is going to list my office hours. I'm going to list office hours, but let me tell you what office hours are. Office hours are when I'm immediately behind a computer actively working. If you message me while I'm actively working in my office hours, I'm going to be able to respond to you immediately. Okay? But does that mean you can't reach out to me outside of office hours? Oh, no, no, no. You can reach out to me at any time, and I ask you, please, please, please reach out to me at any time. You have a question, you ask it when you have it. Don't worry about what my office hours are. Okay? Office hours are more for administrative purposes. Okay? So basically, you have a question, you reach out to me, preferably through Google Chat, right? Because then I can get it, whether I'm behind the computer, whether I'm on my phone, whatever, I can get this message from you and I can respond to it. The only time I don't respond to messages is when I'm sleeping. And basically what happens is, first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I check that chat and I start to answer questions. Okay? So office hours are important, but it's by no means the time that you can only send me messages. You can send me messages 24 hours a day. Okay? So now let's go into the classroom to explore that a little bit. Okay. So we have the classroom folder here. Inside the classroom folder, currently we have 4 folders. We have the orientation begin here folder. So I'm going to just show you, this thing here is just some reading, just a small passage that you need to read, and this is the task that you need to complete for the orientation. You're going to want to complete that first before you move on to your actual Java 1 coursework. Okay? Then we have the information center. It's basically like the virtual library. Okay, so it's going to have a link to all of the databases that are at your disposal, and it's also going to provide information on how to log into those databases. If you need to research stuff, that's where you go. Okay. Then we have course resources. Inside course resources right now is the only thing that's listed in there is instructions for installing BlueJ. It's important to understand The installation for BlueJ is for your home computer. Okay, that's what those instructions are, is for your home computer. If you are accessing the course while you are in a physical school, you do not need to download BlueJ to your home computer. You may if you want to, but you don't have to. Okay? If you are accessing BlueJ, if you're taking our course completely from home, all of your courses for this semester are, you're doing it from home, then you're going to want to use those instructions to download and install BlueJ on your home computer. Okay? For those of you who are in the school building, first things you're going to want to do is check to see if BlueJ is already installed on your computer. And there is an assignment, so don't worry too much. There's an assignment that'll walk you through it. But the first thing you're going to want to do is check to see if BlueJ is installed, and then if it's not, then you go to your facilitator who can put in a help desk ticket for you to get that software installed on that machine. Okay? So that's what's inside the course resources. Then finally we have the module folder. Okay? I'm going to show you. It's important to note module folders are all of our course content is going to be in module folders. Right now, only the first module is open. I will open more of them as we progress through the assignment schedule. Okay? Couple things to note. Vocabulary is important here. Module in the online realm kind of means unit, and within it we have sections. Okay, within a module we have sections. Some classes might call them lessons. In this class we call them sections. So think of sections as chapters within the unit, sections within the module. Okay, so each section, I'm going to open B because it's going to show a variety of things. So each section is going to have the things that need to be completed. So for section B, for instance, there's reading that needs to be done. So you're going to click on that, you're going to access the reading, you're going to do the reading, and then you move on to the tasks and assignments folder, and any tasks are listed within that folder for that section. Okay, but one thing to note, when you come into this first module folder, I would like you to watch this module basic structure video. It's just kind of gives you an overview of how all of the modules are presented in the course, and I think it'll make you feel a little bit more comfortable about how the class runs. Okay, so with that, that's it for just getting to know the classroom. Take a moment to try to move around, look at things, and to get your bearings. Okay, with that, I just want to say, I hope this first week of school is really smooth for you, and I'm really excited to learn Java 1 program, or to walk through this learning experience with you of learning Java 1. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.